ready? Whoever's going to want to record. Right, so y'all ready? All right, I'm standing 10 feet in front of my bus, looking for oil, water coolant, and my bus is level. I'm looking at my lights. I got my 3 clearance lights in the front and the top, 3 on each side. I got my 8 ways. And I got my headlights. I got my turn signals and hazards. I got my reflectors. I also have turn signals, reflectors on the side of the bus. Everything's mounted and secure, clean, clear, and I cracked it broken and in proper color. I got my windshield and my rubber seal. Mounted and secure, clean, clear, and I cracked it broken. The rubber seal's not worn or torn. There's no illegal stickers on the windshield. My windshield wipers and blades mounted secure, and I've got the broken. My rubber blades are not worn or torn. I have my mirrors and my mirror brackets mounted and secure, not bent or broken. My flats, my convex, and my crossovers are clean, clear, and I cracked or broken, and the rubber seal is not worn or torn. My bumper and my crossing arm mounted and secure, and not bent or broken. Don't the hood. Mounted secure, and not bent or frayed. I got all of my hoses. All my hoses are mounted secure, no abrasions, bulges, cuts, and not leaking. I have my oil dipstick mounted secure and at its proper level. I have my air compressor mounted secure, not bent or broken, it's not leaking, and it's gear driven. I have my power steering reservoir mounted secure, it's proper level, properly capped and not leaking. I have 2 hoses from it. One comes out the bottom, one right here. This hose goes to the power steering pump, and then I got my steering box. I got my pitman arm, my drag link, and my steering knuckles. Everything's mounted secure and I bent or broken. My knuckles are fastened by nuts and pins. My steering box and my steering pump does not leak. And my reservoir does not leak. And then my steering pump is also gear driven. I have my frame, my shock, my leaf spring, my spring mounts, my U-bolts, and my front axle. Everything's mounted secure, not bent or broken. My shock has rubber bushes in it, worn or torn. My shock does not leak. My leaf spring is not shifted or missing. I'm going to my brakes. I have my brake hose, my brake chamber, the push rod, the slide adjuster, my drum line, and my brake shoes. Everything's mounted secure, not bent or broken. My brake hose has no splits or leaks. When I pull, the slack adjuster by hand has no more than 1 inch of play. The drum line has no oil contaminants, and my brake shoes are not worn dangerously thin. Going to the front tire. My front tire 4/32 in tread depth, 120 psi. No abrasions, bulges, cuts on the inner outer walls, and my tire cannot be recapped or regrooved. My rim, my lug nuts, my hub seal, my valve stem, everything's mounted secure, not bent or broken. My lug nuts, if I see any rust behind them, could be indicating that they're loose. My hub seal is proper level, not leaking. My valve stem is properly capped. And my rim has no illegal welds. So, we got my alternator, my water pump, and the belt. Everything's mounted secure. It's not bent or broken. My belt and my alternator, my water pump are belt driven. My water pump does not leak. My belt, if I push or pull it by hand, has no more than 1/2 inch of play, and the belt's not worn or torn. My coolant reservoir is mounted secure, proper level, properly capped, and it doesn't leak. My windshield fluid reservoir mounted secure, proper level, properly capped, and it does not leak. I'm gonna go ahead and close the hood. All right, that's up the hood. Once you detach the black both sides of the hood. Alright, door. I got my door hinges, my glass, and my rubber seal. Everything's mounted secure, not bent or broken. My glass is clean, clear, not cracked or broken, and the rubber seal is not worn or torn. My stairs are clean of any trash or debris, and no trip hazards. My handrails are mounted secure, they're not bent or broken. My stair light is mounted secure, clean, clear, not cracked or broken. My emergency equipment, I have my 10 ABC fire extinguisher, my first aid body kit, my first aid kit, my body fluid kit, my 3 triangles and 6 extra fuses. Everything's mounted secure, and the fire extinguisher is properly charged. Y'all come on up and grab a seat. I'm about to run, and I'm gonna close the door. All right, I'm gonna check all my seats. My seats, check them in the back. You know, as I work to the back, kind of just Pretend like you pull on a little bit without them. Come to the back, all my seats are mounted secure. I'm gonna check my all my emergency exits. They all properly labeled. I got 8 exits. I got 2 doors, 4 windows, and 2 hatches. Open the door. Open up a window. It don't matter which window you open up. Alright, come up here and do this hatch. So when we do the hatch, we'll turn it to exit. We just gotta say it. We'll push everything up. Alright, the alarm goes off, now I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna realign everything, pull it back down, and I'll just turn the latch, turn the red button back to latch, and that locks it, okay? Closed up. Come up to the front, I'll check my last exit. I'll open the door, and just say all my exits are probably working. And I think I already said they're already properly laid. My seat and my seatbelt are mounted secure, and my seatbelt is not worn to them. Grab the seat. I'm gonna buckle up my seatbelt first. Alright, seat is latched, my seatbelt latch is working properly. I'm gonna look at my mirrors, adjust my seat if I had to. If I had to, I'd adjust my seat first, then my mirrors after. Everything looks good. Mirror 7 is mounted secure. It's clean, not cracked or broken, and the rubber seal is not worn torn. Now I'm gonna do a safety start. My bus is in neutral, my parking brake is applied. Start the bus. Alright, get some AC going. Alright, once I got the bus started, I'm gonna do my lights. I'm gonna start the left side panel. I'm gonna start my amber lights. My amber lights are working, and also my amber light indicator on the dash is working. I'm gonna open the door. My red lights are working.
Child checkmate is now active.
My cross alarm's working, my stop signs are working, and my red indicator light is also working. I'm gonna close that up. Do my dome lights next. My dome lights are working. My rear heat, AFT button is working properly. I can hear it working. My front heat, my defrost are working properly. Just pretend like you turn a little bit. Alright, once I do that, I'm gonna come to the headlights. My headlights are working properly. And I'm gonna check my high beams. So my high beams are on, they're working properly, and my high beam indicator's working. From there, I'm gonna do my hazard lights. My hazard lights are working. My left blink is working. My right blink is working. And I'm gonna say all of my indicators are working also. Okay? Once I do that, I'm gonna do my windshield wipers and fluids. Push the yellow button in, hold it, the fluid comes out, let it go, it goes all by itself. My windshield fluids and wipers are working properly. Hit my horn is working properly. From there, I'm going to do my gauges. Start with my water. My water should be 170 to 200. My oil is 40 to 60. My voltage is between 12 and 14. My fuel is a little bit more than half. My air tanks are 120 to 130. All my gauges are working properly. From there, I need to do my air brakes test. I'm going to start the air brakes test by turning the bus to off. I'm going to put it to run. That lights up my ABS light. My ABS light came on.
Your child search now.
My ABS light went off. I'm going to push my service brake down hard, and I'm going to push my parking brake in right behind that. I did not lose no more than 2 PSI. And now can you tell me for the 1 minute, 3 PSI test? Alright, 30 seconds, 1 minute goes by. Alright, I did not lose no more than 3 PSI for that. Now, I'm going to start fanning my brakes. Between 75 and 55, my lights and alarms will come on. And between 40 and 20, my parking brake will pop out. 75, 55, my lights and alarms came on. 40 and 20, my brakes just popped out. I'm going to start the bus, rebuild air pressure. Alright, we start the bus, I'm going to rev it up to 1500.
Please conduct your child search now.
At 55, 75, the lights all 10s at 120, 130. My bus is in fast idle, so I just let it go by itself. Alright, waiting. The tanks are filling up. I'll be looking at the needles and seeing if they're filling up. Just going to wait for them to get full. Going to hit a discharge. sure I shut the door and let her know the tail lights are on. So she gets back there, I see her on mirror 1 and 2. She gives me a thumbs up with the tail lights. And remember, don't put your foot on the brake because she's got to see the tail lights first. So if you put foot on the brake, she won't see the tail lights. So she gives you a thumbs up, then you give me the amber lights. Thumbs up for the amber lights. Put it on red, thumbs up for the red lights. Alright, we're going to do the hazard lights. Thumbs up for the hazard lights. Thumbs up for the left light. Thumbs up for the right light. And then we'll go brake light, thumbs up for the brake light, and then we'll put it in reverse. Thumbs up for the reverse light. That's it. That's it for the back light. So she comes back and says, alright, now it's time to go into the bus. So underneath the bus, we'll start going through the parts. I got my frame and my cross member. Everything's mount secure. I've been broken. My frame has no illegal welds, and my cross member has no holes in the floor. My drive shaft and my exhaust pipe mounted secure, and I've been broken. My drive shaft has U-joints and there's no trash and debris, and it's not damaged. My exhaust has no black, certainly not leaking. My brake system is, we say the same thing for the front brakes. My brake hose, my brake chamber, my push rod, my slack adjuster. I'll put the other 2 parts inside the tire, my drum line and my brake shoes. Everything's mounted secure, not bent or broken. My brake hose has no splits and leaks. If I pull that slack adjuster, it has no more than 1 inch of play. My drum line has no oil contaminants, and my brake shoes are not 1 gauge to the thin. Now we go to the rear suspension. I have my leaf spring, my spring mounts, my U-bolts, my shock, and my rear axle. That's the front part the front basically has. And the 2 parts the front doesn't have is the torque arm. Torque arm and the airbags. Everything's mounted secure. Not bent or broken. My shock and torque arm have rubber bushings. They're not water torn. My shock and my rear axle does not leak. My leaf spring is not shipping missing. My airbags are not worn torn, and they don't leak either. Then I go with my 2 tires are properly spaced, and there's no trash debris in it. And we come on out, we get back underneath the bus, or get on the other side. Passenger side rear tire. My tire depth is 232, 120 psi, no abrasions, balls, or cuts. My rim, my lug nut, my axle seal, and my 2 valve stems are mounted secure, and I've got the broken. My lug nuts have no rust. If I see rust, indicate it could be loose. My axle seal does not leak. My valve stems are properly capped, and there's no illegal welds on the rim. My mud flap is mounted secure, not touching the ground on the tire, and it's not water torn. My fuel tank, door, my hinges, and my latch mounted secure, not bent or broken. My fuel tank is properly capped. I have to open it, I close it, and shut the latch back. My fuel, now look underneath the bus. My fuel tank is mounted secure, not leaking. Then I go to the back and check all the lights. I start my strobe light, my 3 clearance lights, my 8 ways. I got my hazards and turn signals, or you can say 4 ways. My brake and tail light, my reverse light, and I got my reflectors. Everything's mounted secure, clean, clear, and I cracked a broken and in proper color. My glass, my windows, mounted secure, clean, clear, and I cracked a broken, and the rubber seal is not water torn. I got my door hinges, my door handle, open up the door, my latch, and my rubber seal. Everything's mounted secure, not bent or broken. My latch is not, my rubber seal is not water torn. My exhaust pipe and my bumper are mounted secure, not bent or broken. My exhaust is 1 to 3 inches from the bumper. I got my last thing is the stop signs. I got my stop signs, my lights, and the wires all mounted and secure. The metal's not bent or broken. The glass is clean, and I cracked or broken on the light covers. And the wires are not burnt or free. That's it. How long it took that? Y'all break it up in sections.
15 and a half.
15 minutes. Do the whole thing.